This is Amelia Fraser from Salvation Army Preschool. You're watching Wadadli 411. Stay tuned.
Wadadli 411. Hi, and thanks for joining me for another episode of Wadadli 411 Entertainment Buzz. I'm here with Santa and my little elves. I'd like to say thanks to our sponsors who are
Belladonna and Blush Makeup,
Viva Caribbean Group and Bricks Design.
I rep ANU and Mokai.
Living Spaces and Costume Island. Stay tuned where we have interviews and more.
Viva Caribbean Media Group is uniquely specialized in creating well-produced, well-executed and well-polished television commercials for your business. With vast experience in film, we are able to ensure that a high quality of production to your budget is achieved. From your initial idea through completion, our team will handle each step of production through editing and fine-tune your product with professional sound, graphics, and music. Whether it's a wedding, conference, music video, or live event coverage, Viva Caribbean Media Group production team is ready to craft a quality production for you. For more information and appointments, call us at 722-7298 or 722-0386 and let us help in changing the way the world view your business. There is a magical land in Antigua every child wishes to go to. Toy Box, where there is something special waiting for every boy and girl. Let your imagination take you to the land of toys, toys, and more toys. Toy Box, located on Old Parham Road.
Wadadli 411. Welcome back. I am here with Dari from BBAC Loud 11. We're here to speak about that party. Thank you very much for joining me, Dari. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. A bit nervous, but you know.
Don't be nervous. Shake it off. Shake it off.
I'm good. I'm a big guy.
So talk to me about BBAC.
All right.
Basically, for those who don't know what BBAC is, it's Bring a Bottle and Come.
That is correct.
And what is Loud 11?
It's basically BBAC 11 Loud. So that's the theme. Every party I've had a loud. I have a theme.
Okay.
You know. So the history about BBAC basically is it started in 2008. I had a friend of mine that was here from New York in the summer, and it was his birthday, right? So, you know, I come from the era where it used to be all house parties.
House parties.
You know what I mean? It's not no fetes, none of that. It was a group of friends coming together. We have some chubby. It wasn't even no alcohol. It was some chubby, some solo tall boy and we party. You know.
You're telling your age now.
Right. So basically, we said, you know what? Let's have a little party. You know, call with some friends. At the time, Facebook was fairly new in Antigua. So Lime had this free text, 5 to 6. Right, so we used to send out texts to all of our friends, and you know, tell them, yo, you know, come over to the house. At the time, I was living in Upper Gambles.
Okay.
So we told them, you know, bring a bottle and come. All right. So they came. You know, we had about 50, 60 people, and we realized that it was good because at the same night they had lions, and people came, and then people went and. The first 60 came, and then we realized we had a little bit over 100. So we were like, you know what? It was done by myself, a friend of mine. His name is Louis Rivera. And the guy I was talking about, his birthday was way in furlough. Call him Rizla. So we said, you know what? Let's try this. Let's organize and let's see if we can do this better. So 2 weeks after, we got a DJ. Big up to the mixologist and DJ Stifler. They came through. We did it over, and that was the beginning of BBAC. People came, brought their alcohol, inside, there was no air conditioning, because we wanted to see the walls blue. Back in the days when you used to dance with girls and because you're sweating
well,
so
I
much.
didn't dance with girls, but I know what you mean.
So all the jeans marks and everything were on the wall. So at the end of the party, it was just blue lines all around. And that's when BBAC started, and we decided, you know what? Let's make this an annual thing. And we went up until 5, and then everybody moved on.
Yes.
So I didn't do it in 2011. I didn't do it, and then people were like, yo, want to BBAC, let's do it again. I'm like, no, can't do it by myself, So then, I said, you know what, 2012, let me start again. That's when I got in contact with my boy Anthony Went.
Yes.
And we got together, put our ideas together, and we started it off from then. So we did 6. No, I did 6 by myself.
You did 6 by yourself?
I did 6 by myself. I got him on 7. Anthony came along on 7, and he just grew and grew and to what it is right now.
What do you think the reason is behind BBAC's success?
The people. Because we don't profit off of BBAC. We don't make a profit. Any money that we get in from BBAC, basically, it's what goes back into overhead.
Why do you do it then?
Just for the love of it.
Just for that, you just like a good house party?
There's no one doing house parties. Everything is all fets and big D, overseas DJs, international DJs, regional DJs, all that, No one's really doing that, and I missed that part of my youth. So
yes.
I said, you know what? Let's try this again, and the people loved it. You know what I mean?
So when is this BBAC? When is this one happening?
This is happening on Saturday, 27th of December. This month. It'll be down at Miller's. The reason why we're taking it down at Miller's now, it's because after I left Gambles, I tried several other locations, trying to get houses. We got houses, but we used to get complaints from neighbors. It's too loud, and police used to come and tell us we have to lock off a certain time. And the last one we had like over 1,000 people. It was, there was a pastor down the road, a neighbor, you know what I mean? So we couldn't turn up the sound system louder than, so that's the reason why I call it loud this time. So we got Millers by the Sea, the ruins, and we said, you know what, this time we have no restrictions.
Do you think it will change the vibe of things though, now that it's not going to, cause it's actually a house party, but it's not going to be had in a house? Do you think that would change the vibe of it?
Not
better or for worse?
Well, the thing about it is, it's 50-50 because at the same time, it's not a house, but we're going to use the ruins, if Millers by the Sea. We're going to just use that part, not the entire yard. We're going to use that and the balcony. So we're going to give it the house party feeling. The only difference is no roof. That's the only difference. It's no roof.
Okay, well, you could say the roof was on fire. That kind of vibe.
Right.
How much are the tickets?
The tickets are $50 EC or $80 for premium. But we're going to have 2 bars. All right? And we can get into the reason why I'm doing 2 bars as well. So it's $50 premium, and we have ultra premium.
Okay.
Which is $80 EC. Or the good thing about BBAC, you can either bring a bottle of the premium alcohol or the ultra alcohol, and it's all you can drink.
Give me an idea of 3 bottles of premium alcohol that they can bring.
All right, like for instance, premium alcohol. Premier Beverages is our biggest sponsor. So we have English Harbor Rum, we have Absolute Vodka, and we have Fireball. All right, and then that's the premium.
Okay.
And the ultra premium, we have the Hennessy, we have the Chivas Regal, we have the Jack Daniels, those sort of things.
Just a question that's coming to mind when you're saying that between premium and ultra premium, what would be the difference? What is the difference to your experience when you get there? If you have a premium bottle or ultra premium bottle, what is the difference?
All right. Let's go back to the history of this. All right. Because it's a bring a bottle and come all you can drink. You will have people the reason why I'm doing the 2 different separate bars is because you will have someone that say, They would go to the gas station, pick up a bottle of $11 wine.
Right.
Come just to get in, and then they will not drink the wine, and then the people who come in with their regular, their premium bottles,
their premium bottle, yeah.
right? They don't get a drink because everybody else is drinking from that bottle. Like for instance, one year, I swear, we had about 200 bottles of wine, unopened wine. So you know what?
So don't bring any wine.
No. So to make it fair to those people, that's why I did it this way. I never wanted to put any restrictions on it, but some people aren't fair. So I said, you know what? Let me put a little restriction on it. Let me say, you know what? Because I have a drinks bar. I have a drinks list.
Okay.
Right, I have a list.
Where can they find the drinks list? On Facebook?
It's on Facebook on the events page.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Derry, we are out of time. Thank you so much for joining me today, though. It's been great.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yes. BBAC11
loud.
Loud.
Go and check it out on Facebook to find out what drinks you need to bring. We'll see you there.
Thank you.
Wadadli 411.
Yo, see ya. 203. Get a youth and you hustle in the street and no joke thing. Telephone ring, ears ring and no play thing. At the food thing, at the house thing, at the clothes them for the clothes pin. Tambo canambo, coffee the cash for the tango. In no box shuffle we a do it in a one go. For me banana you can't see no mango. Get it? Mango, and no so the thing go. Boat more, we no go low over the limbo. Lean and no our thing straight we a swing go. For me banana you can't see no mango.
Wadadli 411.
No. Hey, Antigua, get ready. It's your boy, Ziggy Rankin, with the news. Tempo turns 10 in Antigua. 10 strong years and we partying whole year. With a celebration on January the 31st. And I will be there with my friends, Mr. Singy himself, Taurus Riley. Taurus Riley. And there will be no cheating, as my brother Christopher Martin will also be in the building.
Oh Lord, don't let me cheat on my girlfriend.
Christopher Martin.
Got a big bright smile, but my days are dark. Hungry till I can barely walk. Oh.
So, lock in the date and stay tuned for more as Tempo turns 10 in Antigua. Whoa, no. Woo!
Tempo Turns 10 is brought to you by Maverick, Think Great, Cindy's Bookstore, Gem Medical, Lava International, Harney Motors Limited, Vibes FM, and Netherlands Insurance. Tempo Turns 10, Antigua and Barbuda, the Love Connection.
Camp Exceptional in collaboration with Anu Music House presents Never Give Up My Pride, featuring The Messenger live in concert, Luciano.
Listen, love, this is Luciano the Messenger inviting one and all. Antigua, The Messenger live. Come on out and be a part of history at Millers by the Sea. An exceptional promotion presents Luciano live alongside many others. Come on out. Say that as a messenger. Teach you to good. Never give up. Come on out. Never give up my pride. Every day, every morning, I will sing a song of praise to Him. Hail the King of Kings. Every day.
Hi, and we're here with Child of Israel, who is here to speak to me about Daydream. Thanks for joining me. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me again.
You're welcome. So talk to me about Daydream.
Well, Daydream, as I told you a while back, is going to be on my upcoming project in 2015. I can tell you the name of the project now, which is going to be Identity Puzzle. Now, Daydream is actually the flagship towards the project, which talks about identity. Now, this is just talking about me dreaming and seeing different things and, you know, understanding. The more as I grow and gain knowledge, I start to see things and my eyes are starting to open to what God wants me to open my eyes to. But sometimes the people that you are around, they can't accept it. So it becomes like a curse for you to see, you know, and more times it's going to be a blessing to close your eyes. So it's like, if you're blind, it's a more of a blessing than you're seeing. And at the same time, when you open your eyes and you have to go out and face all your trials and your struggles and these different things, when you reach home and you close your eyes and go to sleep, that's also a blessing. So you could look at it in that way.
Well, let's listen to the track anyway, and we'll talk after.
No problem.
Of your time to open up your eyes to the things that will surprise you, leaving us with some blow minds. Then you start to realize we've all been hypnotized, advantaged by our leaders, many decades of our prime. Stand around many landmines, make a move and it's your time. Executed for your ignorance, causing millions to cry. Then they comfort us with lies, offer us some to ply. I'm tired of this foolishness, I'm growing up before 5. Cause knowledge is the key, but they don't wanna give us. Never tell the truth because they really fear us. Ancestors crying up in the graves cause the people say they free, but they still wearing them chains. And it's a shame to see that my people will never reign, cause it seems to educate themselves beyond these small terrains. Lord, please send us the rain. My God, please send me the rain, cause I'm tired of the droughts inside of my life, seeing all of these pains while I walk in the daylight. I'm fit for my offsprings of the things they have to fight. All I see is darkness, where's all of the light? Are we going through our heist when it comes to identity? Cause I'm still out in this cold world, really trying to find me. But to find me, homeboy, it feels strange. A journey for the taking cause it's in my range. Daydream in the nighttime, nightmares when the sun rise. Dear God, I started to realize it's a curse for me to see, but a blessing to close my eyes. I say, daydream in the nighttime, nightmares when the sun rise. Dear God, I started to realize it's a curse for me to see, but a blessing to close my eyes. Yeah, started to realize. Started to realize. Dear God, I started to realize it's a curse for me to see, but a blessing to close my eyes. Dear God, I started to realize it's a curse for me to see, but a blessing to close my eyes.
Just wanted to ask you a question. Before we started listening, well actually as I started listening, you asked me to close my eyes. What was the reason for that?
It's for you to picture where I was coming from. Because you just listen to it and then it's like your eyes are open. But then when you actually close your eyes and you really start to imagine what I'm saying, then you will realize that we are in a box, and when we come out of that box, it becomes something so different. It's like when you grow out of something, to try to go back to it is going to be very strange.
Okay, so you become too large for the box.
Yeah, you can say that. You know, the box, once you go out of a box, you know, when you're small as a child, you see a box and you play in it. But after you reach a certain age, like, no, I can't go and play in boxes like before, you know, because I've grown out of that. I can't fit inside of it anymore.
I completely understand. Who did the production for you on that
Well,
track?
Avengers Production, AP. I want to shout out to management as they did the cover and everything. And it was recorded by Kim Dale and mixed and mastered by him. So shout out to all those who helped towards letting Daydream be what it is, you know. And I just want to say to everybody out there, you can go to SoundCloud or YouTube, or even on my page, Jadiel Gore on Facebook. You can check me out on Instagram, Jadiel Gore, and Twitter also, Jadiel Gore. And you could go to my website, which is www.jadielgore.blogspot.com.
You're really social media'd up, right?
Yeah, well, you have to stay in contact with the fans, and I don't mind giving up my WhatsApp, but then, but I'm just saying, I love to stay in contact with the people who support, because it's very important. Without them, then you can't push or go to barriers that you want to go to.
I understand. What would you say to somebody else who is maybe a young artist and is interested in going the gospel route? Like, how would they get into that particular scene?
Personally, I would tell them, know God for yourself on the real, because you will have to know what He wants you to do as an individual. If you follow what other people are doing, then you're not going to be as effective as you want to be, right? So the first important thing, the most important thing is know God for yourself. Then also work on your craft, develop yourself. Don't stay stagnant. Just keep on going and going. I remember when I started, and to even now, I could look back and say, okay, that's how I used to, analyze things or say things, but now this is how I say things. It's always a growth process. If you're not seeing growth, then you have to do something so you can grow, because every day you have to go, you have to learn something.
Yeah, you have to change every day, obviously.
Exactly. That's how it is.
Jadiel, thank you so much for coming in today, letting us hear Daydream. Make sure you go out and you listen to Daydream. Go on SoundCloud, as he said. Get him on Instagram.
Yeah, check out the website. Once you check out www.jadielgore.blogspot.com, you get everything there. All the social medias, everything. It's right there. You stay connected with your boy.
Stay watching.
Wadadli 411.
There's a magical land in Antigua every child wishes to go to. Toy Box. Where there is something special waiting for every boy and girl. Let your imagination take you to the land of toys, and more toys. Toy Box, located on Old Parham Road. Sterling's for all of life's precious moments.
Yo, see I Doji. Get a youth and you hustle in the street and no joke thing. Telephone ring, ears ring and no play thing. At the food thing, at the house thing, at the clothes them for the clothes pin. Tambo canambo, coffee the cash for the tango. In no box shuffle we a do it in a one go. For me banana you can't see no mango. Get it? Mango, and no so the thing go. Boat more, we no go low or do limbo. Lean and no our thing straight we a swing go. For me banana you can't see no mango. Get it? Mango.
Viva Caribbean Media Group is uniquely specialized in creating well-produced, well-executed and well-polished television commercials for your business. With vast experience in film, we are able to ensure that a high quality of production to your budget is achieved. From your initial idea through completion, our team will handle each step of production through editing and fine-tune your product with professional sound, graphics, and music. Whether it's a wedding, conference, music video, or live event coverage, Viva Caribbean Media Group production team is ready to craft a quality production for you. For more information and appointments, call us at 722-7298 or 722-0386 and let us help in changing the way the world view your business.
Wadadli 411.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of Wadadli 411 Entertainment Buzz. The show is sponsored by
Belladonna and Blush Makeup.
I rep ANU and Mokai.
Viva Caribbean Media Group and Bridge Design. Look at the beautiful set, man.
Living Spaces and Costume Island.
One question for you, Donna Marie.
Yes, Santa.
For this year, have you been naughty or nice?
Well, Santa, I've been rather naughty this year.
I see.
But I have a list of people who have been nice.
Oh.
These are the kids who have been nice. Kalik and Kajanique Christopher. Joel, Daniel, and Raphael McIntosh. Jace Treasure. Amelia and Joshua Fraser. Kiana and Kamaya Edwards. Rihanna Thomas. Lila Lamar Tong. Cyrita Mohabir. Kiana Horatio and Jonathan. And Taquan Guinness.
And what about Dennis Jr.? I don't see him on your list.
I think he'll be good for 2015.
Alright. Ho ho ho! Season's greetings to everyone.
And happy holidays. Okay, so in the spirit of the season, we have managed to get Santa and his elves to sing along to Menace Christmas Dinner. Sing along with us.
You hear that? Yo, what's up? Come on. When we eat, you must eat, man. Only one thing can wake me up Christmas morning is when you start cooking. Through your window I look in, yes. That scent coming over just smells so sweet. I just want to eat everything I see. Especially when they put on the half to wild, I just get on wild like a little child. I just wanna watch on me watch and pray, but I got to go away. But I didn't over and say, I'm coming for Christmas dinner. Shoot what does make me shiver. As soon as it's done, I come in to cut them back here. I'm coming for Christmas dinner. Shoot what does make me shiver. As soon as it's done, I come in for piece of black here. I'm coming for Christmas dinner. Shoot what does make me shiver. As soon as it's done, I come in to cut them back here. I'm coming for Christmas dinner. Shoot what does make me shiver. I'm coming over. Just anytime you know I will drop in. Big gifts and you drinking. By Neverland I be shopping. My gosh, the turkey looks so sweet. Well, for the nice and look neat. Baby, it is complete. Yes, I jingle bell. Love how the ham and turkey smell. I slice of it, put go well with the rice and peas and the coleslaw. My gosh, the egg that does do raise damage. Don't know how your family manage. Never make it move for the passage. Yes. I'm coming for Christmas dinner. Shoot what does make me shiver. As soon as it's done, I come in to cut the black here. I'm coming for Christmas dinner. Shoot what does make me shiver. As soon as it's done, I come in for piece of black here. I'm coming for Christmas dinner. Shoot what does make me shiver. As soon as it's done, I come in to cut the black here. I'm coming for Christmas dinner. Shoot what does make me shiver. As soon as it's done, I come in for piece of black here. I'm smelling it now. I'm smelling it, man. I'm smelling it. Where the church today? Francis, what I say? I'm smelling the Christmas cooking. I'm smelling it. Hey, let me. Yeah. I'm coming for the Christmas cooking. I'm coming for the Christmas pudding. What's my Christmas? You gotta have that AK. colors make me shiver.